Gratitude. Gratitude is the most important thing in life. Today, I was just going through a normal book that I've been reading over and over and over again. The Magic Book. This book, you cannot read it in one day or in 1 week. You have to read it in 28 days or more, because how I read it is that their practice in this book each day has its own practice, and most of it is just a book about gratitude. But the first time I got this book, I was so afraid because of the title, because of my mindset. I did not blame myself, but my mindset was really so far away. I was just thinking, magic, this thing is about magic. What is about magic? And I was just thinking about the dark world. Say, oh, this is bad. What the time I read, because I had it in my business. We have book club in our business, and then this was one of the book that was recommended to for all business partners to read. And then this book, and then I have the other one is the Miracle Morning. This one. These are very nice books. They have, you can't read them in 1 day or in 1 week. It is a practice. It's like journals. So you just have to go through each day with its own practice differently. But when I got the magic book, I had people talking good about the magic book, but the title scared me. It scared me at first. I said, magic, no, I don't want to get involved with anything to do with magic. No, I did not know that life itself is a magic in itself. This book has nothing but gratitude. And the most amazing thing that I got in this book is that when I started reading the first chapter in fear, I had what I was expecting in my mind, which is never in this book. I never got any one of them. So it was, I think, in 2022 that when I got this book, the PDF copy of it, and I was so afraid to read it, and people were just talking good about it, how this book changed their life, how they were so stressed, living in an anxiety and whatever, going through a lot of tough time, but this book changed their lives. I said, this book, how can these people talk about this book in a very good way like this, and I can't read it. So it took me like 1 full year before I really took that bold step to go grab the book. I got the copy of the PDF copy, but I never read it. I never read it. So the day I read it, the first thing was it was a chapter in Matthew that it was written about gratitude, that those who have more will be given more, and those who have less and they don't have, will, even the ones that they have, will be taken away from them. I think, where is it? I think it's before you get to chapter 1 even. It has now you see, I have them, and I have even notes writing on them, because I found the goodness of this book. But before, I was so scared and so skeptical. So I keep reading this book over and over again. When I came to know this book is the most practical book. And now I am in love with the author. I got her recent book. She has another recent book that is just in I got the audio copy, and it is countdown 21 days countdown to riches. It is just nothing but gratitude. If you and the power of your mind, the power of what you think. They said, and also I got the movie, The Secret movie. I got the book The Secret, and then I got the movie also. I became obsessed with this author of this book, Rhonda. I became obsessed with all her materials, because it is actually what life gives me. And this is what I did not get in my childhood. And I am teaching my children also, because gratitude is what can make you someone who can be able to relate with others, who can be able to connect with others, with your own self, and be able to get more in life. It's all about gratitude. Complaints cannot take you anywhere, can never earn you anything. You feel good in it, maybe you feel, but sometimes you feel bitterness. but gratitude changes everything. It changes the atmosphere. So today I read it over. After finishing, I go back and start again and again. I don't know how many times I read this book, and you never get tired reading it. Every day I go and read a chapter. Every day a chapter and a practice. And that practice, I practice it the whole day. Sometimes if I miss the practice, like yesterday, today I'm supposed to be in day 9. But yesterday was supposed to be day 8. On day 7, I missed the practice. I was supposed to be grateful. I was supposed to have a full day without being negative, without saying any negative thing or negative thoughts, but I missed it. I felt I felt negativity in my heart sometime on day 7. So I have to repeat it. I have to repeat that day. So yesterday I repeated day 7, and it's about being grateful, just not saying negative thing, but just be grateful for everything. But if you get yourself in saying something that is negative, but you go back and rewire it and say it again in a positive way, so that you can be able to be positive. And the concept of it is just to have a positive thoughts, because thoughts become things. What you think of become what you can do, what you can make. So today was day 8, and day 8 was supposed to is about being grateful for everything. Everything. Being grateful even for the food you eat, and in a way that when you eat the food, it is in your heart, it is in your mouth. You can just say within your mind, thank you for the food. Being grateful for the people who grow the food, the agriculturists, the ones who, you see, if you say the food now, there are people who maybe cultivated the spices, those people who did maybe the manufacturing, the oil, whatever. There are so many things. There are so many people involved. If you just get one meal, or even just water, there are so many people involved, because the water, there are people who maybe made the pipes, those people who connected, the plumbers, those people who the admin. There are so many people involved. And just to think about everyone, maybe not everyone, but whatever that you can think of in your mind, and be grateful for the service that they have offered, to be grateful for the things that they have done, that now you got maybe a clean water, not even maybe a clean water. If, for example, for me here, I can say I have a clean water, but someone maybe somewhere may not have a clean water, but you still have water. You see, there's someone, if it is the well, someone dug that well, someone maybe cleaned around the well, maybe someone protected it, maybe someone made it so in a way that paved a way, a route for you to fetch that water. So it is about to be grateful for everything, everything. And even those things that happen that you may not be excited of, if you talk positive about it, you can change your life. And that is true. This book helps me a lot to recover a lot from what I went through. It helps me to recover. And this Miracle Morning, the Miracle Morning also is another book that really I recommend. If you really wanted to, if you love your life, if you love yourself, these 2 books you don't need to miss in your daily routine, at least one of them. Now sometimes I just go concurrent with them, but because their practice is almost similar, like writing 10 things you're grateful for. And sometimes we think, what can I be grateful for? You see your life, you may see that nothing good has happened in your life, but when you take critical look, just the air that you breathe, you're not paying any money for it, just be grateful for it. If you have electricity, be grateful. If you have any cup, any spoon, anything, someone somewhere put an effort for that thing that you don't see value in it. And be grateful for that person. Be grateful for those things. Be grateful for the air. Be grateful even for the plants that you see, the natural plant outside there, the clouds. Be grateful for every single thing that can come to your mind, because there's so many. If you want to, we can spend the whole day not doing anything but just being grateful. There's in one of these books, in the practice for day 10, it says for day 8, the practice. Let me just read the there is some text that I just wanted to read here. It says that a thankful heart has continual feast. So if you're so grateful, so many grateful things, so many good things come to you because you're grateful. And some people may think if someone is just happy because maybe you have everything. No, because there is no reason to be worried. Because the thing is here, I read in this book and also in the magic book, if you not the magic but the secret. If you watch the secret movie or the book of itself, the secret, there is a Kindle copy, or there's also this copy on in in Audible. You can just listen to it. It says that when you're ungrateful for something, it really it attracts so many things which are not good for you. So I don't want to to pay that debt, to have a lot of so many things that are negative in my life. So I better lose count of the things that I am blessed with than being ungrateful. But sometimes you can find yourself being ungrateful. Something maybe pissed you, something somewhere, but quickly when you realize, oh, this thing I am supposed to be grateful, because everything will work for your own good if you are grateful. So this book changed my life, and I read it every day alongside with my Bible. I read it every single day because this one helps me with my physical, mental things. It really helps me, and it really has so much connection with the Word of God that's why I love it. But before I was so afraid to read this book. I was so afraid to really go through it. That this has become one of the best books that I really love. And when I came to Australia, I was able to get the hard copy. I was so much grateful to even get it, and also get the miracle morning. I used to have a routine when I was back in Uganda. I used to have a routine in the morning, because there is in the miracle morning they have a Facebook group also that you can be able to share to have accountability partners where you can share your routine in the morning, what you do in the morning. You can customize it to whatever works for you. You can do it for 10 minutes, you can do it for 5 minutes, you can do it for 1 hour, you can do it for whatever time that suits you. And you can also do it maybe 3 times a week or twice a week or every day of the week. You can do it. That it's so flexible. And the magic is the one that really captured me very much. I love them both, but really the magic is the one that I really am so much grateful for. And I went deeper to find out more other books written with the same author. But I found out that in all her books, it's nothing but gratitude. It is not all her books. The Secret, the greatest secret, the great secret, and the magic, and then her newest book, the countdown to 21 days countdown to riches. That book is more. It's more about affirmations, manifestations, and just having positive mindset, having positive thoughts, having positive thinking. And this book helped me a lot in my business, because it helped me to be positive, because before I did not have any business skills, any business knowledge, how to maintain business when it is not working well sometimes. But this book has been my strength, together with the miracle morning. The miracle morning has two parts. It has also the miracle evening. It has a part for evening where you can also just listen to. If you have, there is an app for it that I like the app so much. It has something called the Savor S. Stands for silence in the morning. A time of silence. It could be a time for prayer, it could be a time of meditation. You can just customize it to whatever that is best for you. And then we have is A is affirmations. You write affirmations. There are 10 things, or you can write as much as you can. 10 things that you affirm about yourself, like I am strong, I am beautiful, I am amazing, I am a winner. Those things, and those things really helped me also to teach them to my children. It was not only teaching me, but also helped me to make it like a routine. Like we have a devotion time, and then we evaluate everyone's day. How did your day go? What happened to you today? What are you grateful for? Yeah, each day. So even the young ones, they just learn to also be grateful for what they have, and also say affirmations who they are. Like the other, my boss baby, she could say that I am beautiful, I am amazing, and no one can defeat me. She just keeps saying that, and that builds confidence in them. It builds confidence, more especially the youngest one. She was born premature, and she just ran with this affirmation thing. She is so much grateful. If you give her something, she would really be so much grateful for what you have given her. And this is all because of these books, the Miracle Morning and the Magic Book. And also the V stands for visualization. You can visualize what you wanted, maybe your day to be like, or maybe how your week should be like, whatever. And then we have E, which is exercise. You can exercise for like 10 minutes or less than, or more than that, depending on whatever time that you have to do it. And then we have R is for reading. You can read a chapter of a book. Like I normally read one chapter a day. That is just to help me build my memory strong, and also to keep my mind active. And the most thing that I read the Word of God, and also one chapter from the Magic Book each day. I wanted to read both of them, but I time is not enough because I have so many things I wanted to do in the morning, so I couldn't read both of them at a go. So sometimes I can have the app for the Miracle Morning and just see what I wanted to do it in the app, and then I can do it, or wherever, in whatever area of my life that I needed more help in. Maybe I needed affirmations to remind myself who I am, so I can just go to the app, play the affirmations, or maybe do an exercise, or an exercise while playing the affirmations. And maybe I needed a time moment of silence. It helps me a lot. It helped me a lot. And then, yeah, that's the Miracle Morning. And they just work together. They are just all having the same purpose, for you to be grateful for 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 who you are, and for what you have, however small it is, however you look at it. It is good to be grateful for what you have. So be grateful for anything in any state of life. You be grateful, because that's also how you can get more. And in the book, that is also the latest book that is written by this author, Rhonda. Uh, there's um there's one part about gratitude that she said that what can I I don't remember about gratitude. She says, when you're grateful, so many things come back to you that you can be grateful for. So so many things can come to you when you're so grateful, and you count even those things that it looks like does not make sense. Count them all blessings, because something that you may not value it, someone else is really crying for it, does not have it. So be grateful for what you have. And today's practice, it says day 8. It says the magic ingredients. Count your blessings. Make the list of 10 blessings. Write them. Write why you are grateful for it. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say the magic word, which is thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you 3 times. Why is he saying you have to say it 3 times? Because maybe the first time you say it, you still say it with hesitant, you're not, it didn't catch you. The second time, the third time, you said it is better to say it 3 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is the magic word. Thank you. So, and feel grateful for what you, after writing your gratitudes, and read them, and then after end of each of the gratitude things you've written, say thank you, thank you, thank you. And then before you eat, this is the one that is specific for today, because every day has that first one. So the one that is more specific for today is that before you eat or drink anything today, take a moment to look at what you are about to eat or drink, and in your mind or out loud, say the magic word, thank you. If you want, you can sprinkle your food or drink with your magic dust. The magic dust, just like saying thank you. Like I remember back home, I remember my mom, before she eats something, she could say in her language, she could say mirse. Mirse is like thank you. She could say tenate, thank you. I don't know, no one told them. No, but the mistake was that they were not able to teach us those things. I wish I knew those things before. She could say it. She could say mirse. And I remember today, it just came fresh in my mind, just like I just got it today. She could say thank you even before she drinks water or tea or anything. She could just say mirse. And in our language, that is a way to say, to be grateful, to say thank you. And I don't know, for some reason, why I did not pick that, because maybe it was not said to me that you have to say it. I have no idea. But I wish I knew that before. That could have really changed a lot of things in my life. However, I am so grateful that now I know it, and I am also teaching this to my children. And it's really very important to be grateful. Now, the book that I used to fear, I am now in love with the book so much, because it has really changed my life, and I can't read it just in one day. I can't read it in one week. It takes me a month, or more than even a month, because sometimes if I feel that this practice I did not do it well, I can repeat it. 2-3 days until I feel okay in it, and then I can move ahead to the next chapter. So it is one of the books that, if you really wanted to, some books for personal development, this is one of the books that really you don't need to miss this in your bookshelf. Get this book for yourself. And Joshua. Okay, get this book for yourself, and it will really help you a lot in this. And also, this one is very good. The Miracle Morning. The Miracle Morning is one of the books that it has 6 things that you have to do every single day, like save us. Be silent. It could be a moment of prayer, a moment of meditation. You could read maybe a chapter in a book, in a Bible, in a Quran, whatever that is to you, or a book that interests you. You could also get do exercise for 10 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever that works for you. And you can do the whole practice for just 5 minutes, or you can do it all for just 10 minutes or 30 minutes or 1 hour, whatever that works for you. For example, if the flexible thing is that if you don't have time, you can do it for a short time. But the most important thing is just do it to keep you positive, and to remind yourself. And there's so many things for you to be grateful for. So today, I am so grateful I just felt today, I said I have to share this, because there was a time when I was back in Africa. I did I think a whole month practicing the magic. I was reading each practice every week, and what lessons I have learned each day. So I could go, because that time I was not working, I was just at home, so I was so grateful for that time, by the way. This is one of the things that sometimes when you lose your job, you say be angry and be unhappy. You see, sometimes those moments are just for you to relax. I just learned this in this book. At that moment, I was not working, I was just at home, and that it was for a very long time. I did not have that rest because I was working full time, and I have a lot of other programs. I have church programs, I have my family. I was just on a rush, on a run. And I became so grateful when I started reading this book, that one of the most moment of my life that I was not working, and I was just resting. You know, that time was very important for me, and I rested for more than 3 years. I was not working, and that's helped me to build a lot of things. It helped me build myself. It helped me to know my worth. It helped me to start up this online business. It helps me to connect with people in different parts of the world doing go live. I used to do live streams, sometimes more than twice in a day. I could post, I could do a lot of things until someone says, Sunday, you're doing too much. It's too much. But because I was feeling just I wanted to fulfill that part of me that was not working. So I did not know how to rest. I did not know how to rest. But taught me this book taught me how to rest and to be grateful for that moment, to be grateful for the moment that it looked like a failure, but it was not a failure. I think it was purposefully for me to rest. I worked too much. I worked a lot for 15 years non-stop. 15 years non-stop. If I could count the moment that I could go for leave, it's just very small. Is It is not much, because in a whole year I could have 30 days for annual leave. And sometimes that annual leave, even I get to be doing other things also during the leave. I did not even go for vacation, no vacation, no what. Just you stay at home and even do more than what you're doing at work. So it was really not a vacation. But for that moment from 2020, from 2021 June up to 2000 up to 2004, 2000, not 2004, 2024, 2021 to 2024. 2024, I started working when I came here in Australia in December. Just this month, I am going to make 1 year working after that long time of not working. So I am also grateful again that I am working, and I now have the energy to do the things that I really missed working. But during that time I was not working, I was running my business. I was learning the business. It gave me really enough time. I was so grateful for that moment. That moment that it helped me. It Joshua, Joshua, Joshua. Okay, I have my son who is just sleeping here. So that helps me to learn. I got enough moment to learn about the business. I got to learn a lot of skills. I got to learn a lot of. I get to get connected to many other people. Joshua, can you connect for me the charger here? Jojo, connect for me the charger. Connect for me the charger. Okay. Yeah, that moment, he's the one who knows how to connect. Connect for me the charger here. That moment helped me to learn more about the business. If I was working, I could not have time to learn all that I learned now in my business, because that even helped me to get this current job that I am doing right now. And I do this job with confidence because I have learned during that moment when I was not working. That moment when I was not working, I was just learning new skills. I was building myself. I was learning myself and doing a lot of things just about myself. And that moment, you see, sometimes just naturally you could think, oh my God, I'm not working, to be bitter. But I was so grateful that that thing happened, and I got to rest. I rested enough, and my mind was fresh back again for work, and I have the energy because I was dragging myself. The last 15th year, I was dragging myself. I did not have enough rest. But I am so grateful that I got that moment of rest. God knows everything, and I got to build myself again, build a new career, build a lot of things, and have a new mindset. Now I have this mindset of to do things, yeah, and also to learn new things. And that all I got when I was not working. That moment was really so precious to me. But at first I was not grateful. At first I was so bitter. I was angry. But I learned through this magic book, it really helps me recover. It helped me know that that moment was required in my life to rest. And I rested enough. I had enough time to rest. Now I'm working. Now I am working, and it is it feels fresh. I feel fresh in starting to work again. I feel more energy. I feel more like doing more, or learning more, just to do better. You see, when you have that energy, that is good. So sometimes when something happen in our lives, until we acknowledge the positive part of it, we will not benefit from it. So the moment I realized that that moment in my life I needed it because I need to rest, that was when I became more positive. That was when I gave more time to learn about the business, because it was like I knew something. I will not have another time again to really have more time, because maybe I will start work again, and that work will maybe requiring more time for me. So I need to fulfill this moment that I have at the moment to do the things that really matters most. So I love that moment of not working. And yes, there was no money from a salary, but I was getting a little money from my business. My business was still taking off. It was very starting up small, but it was so good. It helped me complete my bachelor degree. It helped us with our children education. It helped us a lot of things, and I learned a lot of skills that when I came here, I was able to get a job within the third month being in Australia. So I'm so grateful for that moment. That's why this book, The Magic, it gives you to appreciate every situation. I know that even we read it in the from the Word of God. For those also are Christians, I know maybe from the Muslim also they have a part like that. I believe so. But sometimes you just read it and you don't put it into action. That they give thanks to God in all circumstances. That book, that is it, Thessalonians 18, 3:18 or something, 18. Thessalonians 18, I think, is it first or second? But let me first get it. Thank God in all situation. Bible verse. Yeah, it is First Thessalonians 5:18. I remember that 18. The First Thessalonians 5:18. It says that give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. You see? Thank God. Be grateful in all circumstances. They will all work for your good. So I read that verse several times, but it did not really come in my mind to really implement it. But the magic book helps me a lot in implementing it. Now it made more sense when I read it in the Bible. It really, now I read it with revelation. I read it with more understanding, because it now makes sense to me, because Sometimes you read the word of God, and think, oh, those are the things for those people in the past, but it applies to our present life. So I am so grateful today to share the magic book and day 8 that I am doing this every morning, and I have a lot of notes written by. I have my journals that I journal every day, what I am grateful for. You see, my task for the day. Sometimes, yeah. So complain will really. Yesterday, I shared a video that why should you instead of complaining about the situation that you're going through, why don't you take action? And maybe you don't know what you want to do, but there are things that sometimes you don't know, and you find yourself just finding something that is something that defines what you want. I am offering a free training for those people who wanted to start up their own business online. It is free of charge for you to understand the business concept. And if you have any question after watching the video training, you can get back to me. So that you don't complain, get to do something. Get to do something, however small it is. Start doing it small, and it will grow. It will grow day by day. It just give yourself grace. It will grow slowly but slowly. Every week, every month, every year, you will not be in the same location. If it takes long, just enjoy it, embrace the journey, learn, connect with people, apply what you have learned in your business or in whatever that you do. If you have to go and do get some skills, go and get it. But with our business model, we have everything that you need for your business to succeed. We have it in the business training, in the business mentorship, in the coaching. We have them all. So I'm just sharing this with you for those ones who, you have so many things in your basket to complain about. But you know what? Don't complain, because you will invite more things to complain about. Instead, be grateful for what you have, for who you are. You are very special. You're very unique, and you have potentials that are not tapped. No one knows. Even me myself, when I started learning this personal journey things, and it led me to be hungry to learn about myself. I am doing a course that I am supposed to finish it this month, but I may push it to next year, because I think I am not yet sure yet. But I'm remaining just to do the exams, and I can do it anytime. But I want to do it in a way that really portrays what I have learned. So it made me to learn more and more and more about myself. I started to take a personal development course that is very expensive, but this was something that I really intentionally, this was the most intentional target of the year that I really wanted for myself, was this course. It's very expensive, but I had to do it, because if I want to grow, I need to learn. I need to unlearn. I need to relearn so many things. And I need to believe in myself. I need to know how I can deal with the situations within myself. Because what? I am my greatest enemy, and I'm also my greatest solution. That my fastest solution is within me. But how can I figure it out? Until I get to know certain things about myself. And I could not know that by my own self. I have to go through coaching, a training, or maybe like doing a course like this one. And that was one of the most thing that I really credit myself and to God, who gave me the ability, and my place of work. I am so grateful for my place of work that helped me to do this course, because without it, I could not be able to afford it. It's very expensive, but I'm so grateful that I did it. Still, the fruit of that course, I have not yet shown it. I first want to establish what I am doing, and I am going to do completely something that is really different, that I learned from this course, that I have not yet even done a little bit of it. on my I have a page that is Rise into Your Purpose, and that is something where that those skills that I learned from that course, I'm going to implement it there in that Rise into Your Purpose. But the most important thing is that the new me that have changed, that now have a positive mind, that now have know how worth, you know. Sometimes just let people talk to you anyhow and do anything. But now I know my worth, I know my boundaries, I know who I am, I know how to deal with my own self and also with other people who are difficult. Yeah. So that really helped me a lot. That course helped me, and that was one of the greatest things that I plan to do this year. That was the greatest target, and there are other things also. I got them. It is courses. You know, the best thing you can do to yourself is to invest in yourself, and that is what I did. If something I did, the greatest thing that I did this year is to invest in myself. Is to invest in myself, in learning skills, in learning to have knowledge. I invested more on my own self, and that was the target. That my I said to myself, the first step is to build myself, to build myself, and to 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 invest in myself, to grow spiritually, mentally, physically, you know, in all areas. And why I have these books, this is also building another part of me, that that is, I have all the books for all the areas I need to develop in myself, that I need to change. There's some things, you know, that this thing I need to change, but sometimes pride doesn't make us accept it. But you know, it is very powerful when you accept, to know, if you know your mistakes, you know your weakness, if you know it, that is a very huge thing. And accepting it is like an open heaven. Accepting, yes, this is my mistake, this is what I do, and this is how I need, where I need help. You see, just acknowledging that is very, very powerful. So I am so grateful. Yes, wisdom. Thank you. Thank you very much. God bless you too. He says, God bless you. Yeah. Be grateful for yourself. Be grateful for who you are. Be grateful for what is coming out of you. Be grateful for everything, even the most difficult thing for you to be grateful for. If you turn that to be grateful and let it come from the depths of your heart, that's why I said before that the magic book, if I practice it and I fail to, you know, to go with the, with what I'm supposed to do, like to be grateful, not to say anything negative. But at the course of the day, maybe something happened and I was not happy, I was not grateful. I have to repeat that, because I wanted that bad energy to go out, and I wanted to be more positive, to really to be grateful for what happened. So there are things that happen. Sometimes you find yourself fall back, but get yourself back together and collect yourself back together. And it's something that I really loved in this business that I do. It's the personal development. It is so much into this personal development, is deep in this online business that I am doing. You know, how could I know these books? And there are a lot of other books that recommended. I have a lot. I also now fell in love with all the books from Bob Proctor. He is one of the best motivational speaker, and also a best seller. Not bookseller, but he's a salesman. He sells, and he sees sales as a service. He doesn't see that he's just selling. He see as a service. That's why for me, with my online business, I see it as a service. And I was reading one of his book. Is called I think it's in my bedroom. It is one of the books. It's The Secret to Riches. most of his books is also about mindset. It's about gratitude. It's about positive thinking. You know, these people is like, and they are all in that movie, The Secret. If you have not watched it, please go and watch that movie. The Secret is one of the best movie that I have ever watched. It has like I registered for some of the thing. The movie itself. They have like 1 week. They give you. Uh, a video to watch for that week, and then there's some like practical thing assignment for you to do at the course of the week. I am still in week 2. I watched week 1, and week 2 I watched it yesterday. I like your courage. I am in US. Can I contact you and send you a message? Yeah, you can send me. I was in Africa. I just came to Australia. I am almost 1 year and 4 months. I'm making on the 8th of December. I am making 1 year and 4 months in Australia. But I've been in Africa. I've been in Uganda, in South Sudan. But most of my time that I was coming live, I was in Uganda. That was the moment that I lost my job, and I learned to be grateful for that moment because I got to rest. I got to learn a lot of skills. Yeah, I got to learn all these books about these people, Bob Proctor, and then Rhonda. I got to learn about Napoleon Hill, all in this business. It's something that has really changed my life from when I started this business up to now is the personal development. The person I was and the person I am today is totally different. So I am just here to encourage anyone that you can pick yourself up in any point of life. There was some song that we used to sing when I was in high school, that pick up your broken pieces and bring them to the pick up all your broken pieces, put them together. Pick up all your broken pieces and put them back together. So you see, you have to put back yourself together by, sometimes just saying it, but it by itself is not enough. Go and do some course. Go and read some books. Read the Word of God. Wherever, if you love to read the Bible or the Quran, whatever book, read it. Get some inspiration. Get some people who are so inspiring. Like, I love this African American. I love Lisa Nekos because he is my coach. She is my trainer, my facilitator for the course that I am doing. And I also love the Steve Harvey. Oh my God! If you want to laugh, you want inspiration, that is him. And so many others. I also love Oprah, but she is more on another level that I need. But there's so many other people that you can relate to them in different parts. Like if I want to to get inspiration about my inner self, I have to watch someone, maybe get listener course, get Sean, and get to know. If I wanted to laugh and also be motivated at the same time, I go and watch Steve Harvey. I go and watch his shows, even the old ones. And then you have to get those people that can really inspire, can build you. Sometimes you go through a lot of trauma, a lot of things that you went through, and it becomes hard for you to come out of it. You still keep thinking of the things that happened. But those things that happen, you can't change them. Believe me, you cannot change them. They are just like history that happened in your life, and you can use them as a reference point. They are the stepping stones that brought you to where you are, and you need another strength to take you to where you are going to go. Because my coach used to say that your old self is good because it brought you from where you were to where you are now. So you need another level to take you to where you are supposed to be. You can't go with your old self. That's why I share about these books, because it helped me a lot, and I believe that it will also help you to be positive, to learn skills, to get to know so many other things. Reading is really very powerful. Even if you can read just a chapter in a week, that is good. If you can read just maybe and just stay for some time and read, it's okay. Provide, just keep reading. There's this thing that if you stop reading, you start dying mentally. So your mind start dying mentally. So don't let that happen to yourself. Just keep reading and keep up on yourself. Build yourself. Don't give up on yourself. When God has not given up on you, God has not given up on you. And don't give up. Don't ever give up, because when you give up, you have lost. But if you don't give up, however much you're dragging yourself, keep you drag yourself until you succeed. So until you get what you really want in life. And there are moments that also I had those moments where I can be positive and then I'll go back again. Mm. I will fall back into my old self. After some time, I pick myself up again. The goal is not remaining down there. Pick yourself up, collect yourself together, and yes, know that you have a purpose in life. You have something. That's why I have that this page, rise into your purpose. You have to rise. Sometimes it's not easy when you sit down for very long. Rising up, maybe your legs are already numb, things are not like feeling good for yourself. You may need someone to hold your hand and get you up. You may need someone to inspire you. You may need a coach, you may need a mentor, you may need a book to read, you may need a course to do, you may need a word of God, you may need to watch some videos online, you may need to just, you see, in this social media, if you really want what you want that can build you, you can get it. But also, if you don't know what you want, you can get all those things that can waste your time. So be positive to yourself, love yourself, build yourself, invest in yourself. I love this. If something I can really say this year is investing on my own self. And that is one thing that I am so grateful for. And I am so grateful for my place of work, that I work and I get paid my salary and I get to pay for my costs. That is it. Sometimes you may say it is very expensive. There was yesterday I was watching the Secret movie for part two. I think it was the not the Secret movie, but I was watching this this history for Bob Proctor, and then one of the motivational speaker, he is Les Brown. Les Brown said that he was so broke, and then he wanted to he got in contact with the Bob Proctor, and then he wanted to do the course, but the course is very expensive. He couldn't afford, and he was just complaining about it. And then Bob Proctor said that, okay, if it is expensive, wait and see what your ignorance can what your ignorance can really profit you. So I laughed so hard, because sometimes these courses are very expensive. Even me, it was very expensive to start, and I thought I couldn't do it. But anything that you put your heart into it, when you put your heart into it, you will get it. Hey, Uganda is my bucket list to visit. What surely elevate you in Australia? Yes, Steve. Just subscribe. I am a war survivor. Oh, that's God will give you the grace, my dear. I also lived in a war country. I was born in a country of war. My parents, I lived in a refugee. I became refugee twice. You see this lady here went through all that. Sometimes my lifestyle, if you share it to my children, it doesn't make sense to them. They don't understand. So God will give you the grace, my dear, and you'll get through it. I went through this difficult time, became a refugee when I was a child, and became a refugee again when I was a mom. Very difficult. I've lost my parents during the refugee first time. A lot of move from one home to another, looking for a place to stay in. But I'm so grateful that those situations build this resilient woman that is now. All that I went through, I am so grateful for them, because it built who I am now. Yes, it happened, but it didn't break me. It built me, and I know that whatever that you went through, God will build you through. God will build you, not break you through them. So, to anyone who is going through a challenge, maybe went through a challenge, don't dwell in that. Don't just be there, because that won't help you. Change your mind. Use that as a lesson to help you push ahead. For you to, the focus is the future, because you can't change what, you can't rewrite what happened in the past, but you have an upper hand to change the future. So be able to be positive and do what is best for you. So, oh, I went this almost an hour. I'm so grateful, guys, for all of you. I thought this was going to be just a very short go live, but it has been very long because of the sweetness of this magic book. I had the PDF copy before, but now I have the book. So if you don't have it, go grab it for yourself. You really thank yourself for buying it. So I'm so grateful for you. I'm so thankful for wisdom for today. Wisdom for today's world. Wow. I'm so thankful for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I am so thankful for you and to connect with you. God bless you and wish you all the best. I'll come back. I think tomorrow we have a show with my business partner from Brisbane. We have the show called the Unstoppable You. The Unstoppable You is going to be live tomorrow at around 6 p.m. my time, Brisbane time. So actually by this time we'll be finished. Just an hour by now, we could have been finished tomorrow. So looking forward to connecting with you tomorrow in that the Unstoppable You show. And our topic for tomorrow the topic for tomorrow is that it's freedom only after 65. After when you reach 65, that's when you get free. Join us tomorrow and let's connect to get more information about that. Thank you. God bless you. Have a beautiful, beautiful time. It could be morning, evening, whatever your time zone, but I wish you all the best. God bless you. Remember to be positive. Remember to be grateful. Remember to thank God for everything that happened, even if the situation is not pleasant. Be grateful. Oh, says I read a book on that. I will join. What time in US? I don't know what time in US, but if you Google it, it's actually just like an hour from now. Back it's 6 now. The time is 6 p.m. It's 7 p.m. 7:26 p.m. But it will be 6 p.m. It will be just like an hour before this. I don't know what time it is at your time now, but it will be 6 p.m. Brisbane time. So I think if you can convert that on, because US also have different time zones. So if you can put that 6 p.m. Brisbane time to your time zone, you'll get the accurate time. So thank you. Have a blessed time. It has been one long hour. Oh, it's 4 a.m. So that one, it will be 3 a.m. Oh my God, so early. It will be 3:30 a.m. your time, I think. It will be 3:30 a.m. I don't know if you can manage that. But still, if you cannot manage, you watch the replay, which will be on this page. It will be on YouTube. It will also be on TikTok, on Facebook and Instagram. So thank you. It has been nice having you here. God bless you and have a beautiful time. Bye.